welcome back. Let's just jump right into it. I think this is where I left off. I hope so. I don't remember, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about this week. I do have kind of like a date scheduled for this Saturday, but I'm not going to talk about that today. Sorry. You'll have to wait till... I guess I'll do that tomorrow. And I have to go to this Thanksgiving thing tomorrow. Like, look at me. I'm so social. Wow. It's crazy. Today I was going to talk about Resident Evil. Because Vault asked me to give my first impressions. I played it for maybe 4 hours so far. I don't need any of this stuff. Oops. And okay, so let's talk about it. Maybe we'll get to some other stuff today too. So Resident Evil 8 is good. It's fun. It's a little like I guess this is what Resident Evil the series is. But I kind of wish it would be a little more serious. I know it's never been like that, but even this game is a little wackier than 7. In this game, in the first 10 minutes, there's just a straight up 20-foot tall werewolf monster attacking you, and I'm okay, do we have to... That's how we're gonna start it, the game. I know in 7 at the end there's this big... So 7 was all about this haunted house that was infected with this mold, and the mold made people kind of zombie-like. And this game is interesting because there's vampires and werewolves in it. Which is cool. I mean, I like that idea. I guess the lady, Demi Trimsku lady, is a vampire. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Yeah, I don't know. But the story, that's what I was thinking before. The story's not great. It's just kind of it's fine. It's wacky and weird and goofy and oh, there's a vampire ghost following you. It's kind of scary. But it's no Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass is my favorite thing, so I guess I'm comparing it to that. But of course it was never going to be like that, but just more grounded and real. More focused, like The Last of Us, I guess. I want it to be kind of like The Last of Us, but scarier or something. It's never gonna be like that. It's just kind of let's throw as many fun horror things as you can think, and oh, we got this vampire thing and we got this ghost thing, and just keep throwing stuff at this guy. He gets his arm chopped off, and then I'm kind of spoiling it, but this is the first hour. He gets his arm chopped off, and then to heal it, he just takes the stump and he puts it back on, and he puts this stuff on it, and he can use his hand now. So it's kind of silly, but it's fun. It's fun. That's all it's trying to be, I guess, and it is. It's fun. I really you're in a mansion. You're kind of in a village, but right now I'm in a mansion, and you're just exploring the mansion and going to different rooms and being like, oh, what's in this room? And that's fun. I like that. Like, and you're solving puzzles, and you're trying to figure out, like, oh, what does this note mean? How do I solve this puzzle? Do I have to get some kind of an item? That stuff is all fun. So so far, I give it a solid 7 out of 10, I guess. Because it's like a perfectly fun game, but just like the story is so stupid, and the characters are like so... When the main character sees the giant werewolf monster, he's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, that's not a normal reaction to that. Like, it doesn't feel like a real... It's hard for me to connect with the main character because he's like not reacting like a real person. He's just like, let's kill this thing, and then he's like shooting everybody. And like, it's just kind of, I don't know, but it's fun, and that's what it's trying to be. So, but it's just not like, it's not my thing. But still, it's fine. Whatever. I don't know. That's all I have to say about it, I guess. I like the mansion. Gotta be careful now. This guy's good though. We're gonna be okay. Schwank. Dodge it. Ooh. Okay, so I'll just leave him like that. And let's go over here. But yeah, I'm excited to keep playing it. So Vault, you should play it. My recommendation is to play it. It's good. I didn't spoil anything, really, right? There's vampires. There's nothing to spoil. It's fun. It's a good video game. It's a fun time for the whole family. Okay. We'll talk about the date thing tomorrow. Is he gonna give me something or just ramble? Yeah, I have a lot to talk about. But I only have like 3 minutes left. Oh no, I have 5 minutes. Sorry, this is bad. I should have thought of a second topic. I watched The Good Place. Let's talk about that for 5 minutes. I watched all of The Good Place, which is a TV show. It's on Netflix. I had only seen the first 3 seasons, and I didn't see the last season for some reason. I just never did it. So I finished it, and I liked it. It's an interesting show because it's not really very funny, but it's just like a good story, and it's not like a comedy. They have a character named Jason who's just like a total idiot, and they try to make jokes with him, and they're not really that funny. Oops, I forgot the flute guy. I like they did an episode about one of the main characters. His name is Chidi, and his whole like arc is about he's very indecisive. That's like his character. So, and he's like this big philosophy guy. So he's like, the whole point of the episode in the last season is he thinks there must be an answer to every question. His life was kind of built on this mythology of this event that happened to him where his parents were going to get divorced, but he set up like an hour-long presentation and convinced them not to get divorced. So in his mind, that's why like he became a philosophy teacher or whatever, because he's thinking like there's always a solution to a problem. You just have to think about it. And but his problem is obviously overthinking, so he'll be like, oh, what if we do this? But like, oh, what about all these other things that could happen? So I kind of related to that character a lot because I I'm flattering myself because he's a lot smarter than me in the show, but I am similar in that way where I'm like, well, I could do this thing, but like, what about all these other things that I could do? And like, if I do this, and this could go wrong. So, I think this is, yeah, good job. The kind of the arc of his character is to learn that like there isn't always an answer. There isn't always a logical answer. So this is the point. But there can be like a human answer, an emotional answer. I really liked the interaction that he has with his girlfriend. His girlfriend breaks up with him, and he's like, well, let's talk about this. Let's figure this out. And she's like, I don't want to think everything through. Like, I just don't feel it. I don't feel... And, I don't know. Watch the episode. It's good. And kind of the message at the end that Ted Danson's character gives him is like, your parents didn't stay together because you convinced them through logic. Your parents stayed together because you, like, your enthusiasm, or your emotion and your caring about them reminded them that they actually love each other and that they love you, and that's why they should stay together. She missed. I think that is a pretty good outlook on life to, like, especially with my meaning thing, like the meaning of life or whatever, the thing that I struggle with all the time. It's okay for the answer to not be logical sometimes, and to just be like, you can, I don't know, like, you can give into your humanity sometimes and not overthink it, and just be like, well, I like food, so even if it doesn't make sense, like, there's no point to anything, just kind of like give yourself over to your humanity, and you'll find an answer in that. I think, well, so at the end of that episode, the character Chidi writes a note to himself, and then, is he dead? I think he's okay. I don't want anybody to die. Oh, no. Oh, screw it, he's dead. I don't care. Oh, go on without me. Oh, Matthew. No. Oh, he doesn't die. He's just like, I'll fall back. It's gonna happen because I'm not paying attention. People are gonna die. If I was like 2 minutes into the episode, I might restart, but it's been like 13 minutes. I'm not gonna do that all over again. You killed my friend. Got too many party members anyway. So the end of the episode, Chidi writes a thing on a paper and he's like, it's something like, there is no answer to life, but Eleanor is the answer. So like Eleanor is his girlfriend that he meets in the good place, and he loves her. I think that love isn't always the answer. But when you can't think of an answer to things, you can just be like, love is the answer. Trying to find love and trying to... any kind of love. I don't think it's bad, though, like, to question things and to be like, what's the point of doing anything? But sometimes the answer isn't like some philosophical, Nietzsche said this, so this must be this, but also this guy said this. Sometimes it can just be a human thing, like we shouldn't always reject our humanity. Sometimes we should, but sometimes we can embrace it, I guess. Okay, that's it for today. Matthew is dead. Matthew. Okay, see you tomorrow.